In February 2022, Ukraine found itself suddenly fighting to retain its country. Seeing news reports of destitute, orphaned babies and children, and many dying in hospital where heating and electrical supplies were destroyed, I knew I had to do something. The orphaned, the elderly, infirm, and disabled Ukrainians could not flee or be repatriated. Here's the first set of slides showing a war-torn Ukraine. So I asked myself, what can I do to help? I decided to phone friends, family, contacts and church families in locations where I had lived and asked them to help me make baby and children's knitted clothes, blankets, hats, scarves and gloves, latterly including ladies' and gentlemen's clothing. Everyone asked kindly jumped to my request, and soon donations were flooding in, and I was scouring cardboard boxes from anywhere I could. Knitting groups and coffee mornings were springing up all over, and fellowship was generated with like-minded folk. With all items photographed, itemised and packed in plastic bags, I set about boxing and labelling and finding floor space in our home to store it all until I could find vehicle haulage to piggyback onto, to get to the safe depots in Ukraine for direct distribution. Here are a few slides to show the process. After 11 months, my logistics ceased. High-grade medical aid took priority over our aid. Desperate to continue, and with aid continuing to come in, after much research, I found UK Aid, Felsted, based in Dunmow, Essex, a volunteer-led charity of 25 members headed up by its founder and CEO, Alan Hillier. Alan has worked tirelessly and fundraised for 5 long wheelbase vans and 3 articulated lorries, 10 and 20 tonne each. Now at the age of 78, he has driven 92 convoys to Ukraine, delivering vital aid, crossing 6 countries each trip to reach its destination. The charity now has a 26th volunteer. Yes, you've guessed it, it's me. I head up south of the Thames. St Andrew's Fellowship Knit and Natter groups have been incredible providers supporting UK Aid for deprived children. Members of the 9 o'clock service, together with many local inhabitants, and I would love to extend our request for additional help to the members of the 11 o'clock service. I have been hiring a van every 3 months to drive the aid to Essex. If anyone has access to transport that could help me, or have access to dry storage, I would be so grateful. Ukraine winters drop to minus 20 degrees. They start in October and continue to March. In addition to orphans, disabled, war wounded and the elderly, there are 2 refugee camps, each housing 250,000 women and children who we support. Here are the next group of slides. We are desperate for dry and tinned food, toiletries, sanitary products and medical aid, all with a minimum of 6 months sell-by date from now, please. We are also sending black fingerless gloves and black thick socks to the soldiers on the front line. Judith, you are doing a sterling job knitting a pair of gloves a week. Thank you so much. We also send out half and full pallets of food. If we could fundraise for food from St Andrew's Church, that would be utterly fantastic. Half a pallet costs £250 and a full pallet £400. They are all bought at 2/3 of trade cost price currently. We are also desperate to fundraise for generators. £350 will donate a generator to use in a house. These will provide vital lifelines, especially for the medically ill and disabled people during long winters, where there are many power outages. These slides show how our efforts are so gratefully received in Ukraine, and it is also so humbling to receive letters of thanks, whether hand-delivered via the return convoy from an 86-year-old Revival Centre leader, or handmade cards and thank you angels from Ukrainian children saying, "You are our new friends. Thank you for your presence, and thank you for thinking of me." My next shipment to Essex is planned for late September for the October UK Aid Convoy. This winter Christmas delivery hopes to ensure we send food, warm clothing and other vital aid to help Ukrainians weather the winter. We are also sending out small gifts, stationery, crafts, games, toys for the children. If you can help in any way, I would be most appreciative. I'm currently editing my 12th newsletter. I have a board in the Link building. Please keep abreast of our achievements. And any donations I can either collect, you could deliver to me, or there is a green box underneath the table in the Link building. I'd like to leave you with a video from an Ukrainian son, husband and father. This video was recorded earlier this year. I have transcribed his heartfelt speech. I cannot imagine his despair. Thank you for listening and for your invaluable and continued support. I hand you over to Marcus in Ukraine.
Your generosity and thoughtfulness have made a world of difference to little children, grandpas and grandmas alike. So, as you embark on your next journey to Chernihiv, Ukraine in March, I send my blessing and well wishes. The situation in Chernihiv is undoubtedly challenging, with constant artillery fire and threats of sabotage and reconnaissance groups from Russia. So, bravery and the commitment to provide aid in such difficult circumstances are truly admirable. May your journey be safe, and may your efforts continue to bring comfort, relief, and hope to those who are struggling. Bless and each and every one of you for your kindness and generosity. Your work is a shining example of humanity at its best. With heartfelt thanks, Marcus and my family, and all Ukrainian refugees here from Belzim, Moldova. Thank you very much, and God bless us.
If you feel led to give a donation, I would be so grateful. The slide you are now seeing shows the detail of the St Andrews bank account that you can make a gift to. Please use the reference Ukraine, and all donations will be sent directly to the charity. Thank you very much for your support.